All right, let's talk warehouses. That constant buzz, the movement of goods, it's the lifeblood of the whole operation, right? Well, today we're going to shine a light on one of the unsung heroes of the warehouse floor, a simple tool that makes it all happen, the aluminum platform truck. I mean, it's the big question every single operations manager wakes up with. How do you move it, lift it, store it? How do we get this stuff from point A to point B safely and without wasting time? It sounds easy, but you and I both know it's the challenge that can make or break your entire workflow. And that's really where the rubber meets the road. I mean, every day in warehouses all over, you've got this one constant challenge, moving heavy loads. Just trying to muscle through it with manual labor, well, it's not just slow, it's a huge risk, and it's a leading cause of worker injury. So yeah, let's talk about that daily warehouse challenge. We're talking about those repetitive tasks that are the absolute backbone of logistics. And this is where tiny little inefficiencies can snowball into massive problems and costs you didn't even see coming. Because manual lifting, it's not just about speed. It's a real risk to your most valuable asset, your people. And think about what that really costs. We're not just talking about downtime or workers' comp. It hits morale, it slows down productivity. So finding a better way to move things, that's not just an operational upgrade. It's an investment in the people who make your business run. Okay, so how do we fix this? What's the solution? Well, it's actually surprisingly simple, which is probably why it's so effective and honestly why it sometimes gets overlooked. Let me introduce you to the platform truck. Look, this isn't some fancy, complicated robot. It's a simple, wheeled cart. A reliable workhorse designed to do one thing really, really well. Take that heavy load off your team's back and put it on wheels. The result? Every single trip across the facility is faster and a whole lot safer. But, and this is a big but, not all platform trucks are the same. Not even close. The material they're made of can completely change how they perform, how safe they are, and how long they last. So now we're going to get into the specifics, what we're calling the aluminum advantage. Yeah, I know what you're probably thinking. With so many options out there, steel, plastic, you name it, why choose aluminum? What makes it so special? That's the big question we need to answer. Okay, let's put them head to head. Aluminum versus steel. This is where it gets really clear. Steel, sure, it's strong, but man, is it heavy. That means your people are wasting energy just pushing the cart around. Plus, it rusts, which is a huge no-go in wet or refrigerated environments. And in the cold, it can get brittle. Now look at aluminum. It's lightweight, it doesn't rust, and it stays strong even when the temperature drops. The choice starts to look pretty obvious, right? And get this, 1/3. Aluminum weighs about 1/3 of what steel does. Just let that sink in. What does that actually mean? It means your team is less tired. They can make more trips, there's less risk of injury, all their energy goes into moving the product, not lugging around heavy equipment. That's a direct boost to your productivity. And that's not all. There are some hidden perks to aluminum that are absolutely critical. It's odorless, non-magnetic, and non-toxic. But here's the big one. It's non-sparking. If you're working anywhere near flammable materials, that's not a nice to have, it's a must have. These aren't just little bonus features. In industries like food service or pharma, these are deal breakers. All right, so we've covered the why aluminum is the way to go. Now let's get into the how. We're talking about the specific tools for the trade because believe me, having the right tool for the job is where you really unlock that efficiency. And this is where you see that one size definitely does not fit all. You gotta have the right truck for the job. Take the economy truck, it's your all-around workhorse for general warehouse use. Its construction is flexible, which is awesome for uneven floors because it keeps all the wheels on the ground. Then you've got the U-boat truck, perfect for those super narrow retail aisles. Its non-slip deck means things aren't sliding around when you take a sharp corner. And for anyone handling big, awkward stuff like plywood or drywall, the panel truck is a lifesaver. Those adjustable uprights keep everything stable so nothing gets damaged. And I want you to remember this. This isn't just some slapped together piece of metal. There's real engineering here. That extruded deck is specifically designed to handle heavy loads, take a beating day in and day out, and resist the kind of shocks that would totally wreck a lesser cart. Okay, let's wrap this up. What's your efficiency takeaway? What does all this mean for your business, your bottom line, and yeah, for your team who's out there on the floor every day? Look, it boils down to this. Making the smart choice gives you 3 huge wins. Number 1, you reduce strain on your employees. That means fewer injuries and a happier, healthier team. 2, you boost efficiency. Plain and simple. You move more material with less effort. And 3, you invest wisely. You're getting a tool that's durable, lightweight, and versatile, which means it's going to last and save you money in the long run. It's a win-win-win, no question. So I'll leave you with this question to think about. Is your business moving as efficiently as it could be? Seriously, take a look at your own operations. How are things getting from here to there? Is there a better way? A safer, faster, smarter way? Because sometimes the biggest improvements come from the simplest solutions.